here at the Taipei trade show, and I'm with Yo and from POG, and he's gonna tell us about some of the products from his company, starting with the forks, which are definitely unique, quite different from the norm. Please.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, this is Yo. I'm working for POG. This is our fork. This is the fork without a shock. I just wanted to show you how it works. This is the way linkage works. It has some pretty unique features compared to a classical telescopic fork because it has an anti-dive. So when you brake, you don't use up your travel. It's very stiff because it's one piece, not two tubes that can move. Even though they have arches, normal telescopic forks, they can still move more or less independently, and they do, and they flex because of that. This flexes a lot less because it's one piece, plus you could consider the axle as a third and a second connecting piece in here, so that makes it quite stiff. Then this fork can be had as 20-inch, 26 and 28-inch. And especially for the 20-inch and 28-inch, there are not very many good suspension forks. The reason on the 20-inch is because the stroke that you can achieve with the telescopic force in such a short tube is not very big. Plus the bushing has to be very close together, so you get very much side loss, and that gets you quite a lot of flexibility in there, so it's not a very stiff fork, even though it's very small. So that's why most 20-inch forks are not very good. Plus, of course, it's small volume. Then, like I said, this fork has an anti-dive. It also has a special kinematic, means it has a special coordination of these two, and that make a wheel arc that goes like this, which actually means that your wheelbase gets longer as you compress. Most telescopic forks shorten the wheelbase, which makes the bike look more nervous, which is actually what you don't want when you hit something or when you jump down something. You want actually the bike to be more stable. Like I said, it's very stiff. It can also be, depending on your specification, can be had with a lot of things, like you can attach very easily fenders to it without any clamps and adapters and whatnot. You can attach a front rack on it if you want.
And can we take a little bit of couple with the shock?
Yes, of course.
And
sorry. Here we go.
Okay, so that one is, I think, an air oil.
This is an air oil shock.
And the other one is coil spring.
Okay, I need to be
the quick release seems a little tight on that. It looks fine as it is, actually.
Yeah,
if you just leave it there.
Okay, so I'll leave it there. It's got an air shock on this one. It's one of the lightest forks out there that you can have at 1,290 grams.
Okay.
For an 80mm shock, can be had with 80 or 60mm depending on the location here, which is important for some frames because you don't have the build height for 80mm fork.
Okay, and so roughly it's around 2.5 pounds, I think, the conversion in the ballpark.
Yeah.
And what's the retail price, a range possibly for?
In the US it would be almost $1,000.
$1,000.
Yeah, that's
fair enough. Okay.
It's a small German company that does only suspension products.
Quite unique, very interesting, and thank you very, very much.